Class is dismissed, boys and girls.
You're in. Let's go!
Previously on the YTV Retrospective.
Wow, my head's spinning!
Check this out. Everybody. Check it out.
It's the end of Spooky Month once again. And this time we've got ourselves a hodgepodge of shows ranging from the supernatural to the paranormal. So let's dig up some stuff from the files of our first show of the night, the Zack Files. The Zack Files, based on the book series by Dan Greenberg, centers around a boy named Zack Greenberg, played by Robert Clark.
Dad, there are some very scary people who work at these public libraries. I mean, one of them must have been hiding in the book return ready to ambush me because when I stuck my arm...
First, it's a dog. Now it's a 3-foot killer librarian.
I told you it was a dog because I didn't want you to know about the book.
Who happens to be a magnet for paranormal activity. He, along with his friends Cam, played by Jake Epstein, who will do anything for a quick buck.
Did you forget your ruby slippers?
Harry, put a sock in it.
Zack, follow my voice. Marco.
Polo.
Han.
Solo.
Zack.
This is it.
Spencer, or Spence, played by Michael Cedar, who records all of the strange activities surrounding Zack.
I'll need strict scientific protocols.
Deal.
And Gwen, played by Katie Boland, a skeptic to the paranormal, who also happens to be the only girl in an all-boys school, as her father is the headmaster.
The gym teacher actually walked on the barbecue. She thinks she's Tara Boland.
No.
There's also Zack's arch-enemy Vernon, played by Noah Giffen, a spoiled rich kid with a crush on Gwen.
I am Hall Monitor, and I have the power to keep you in detention until you're either 18 or dead.
You know what, Vernon? It's not the fact that you sweat like a farm animal, or that you strongly resemble one. It's your attitude that stinks.
You'll suffer for those remarks, I promise you.
Many of these bizarre events include the characters from Alice in Wonderland coming to life and putting Zack on trial for forgetting to return a library book.
And more importantly, so shall I. Do you have the page?
The paper, where is it? I told you I don't have it. I didn't rip it out.
A universe inhabited by sentient socks.
One more time!
No, please. You're very funny and a great singer. I'm just a lousy audience.
You're telling me?
Please, I need help.
I've been trying, kid. But would you listen? All you would think about was your sock. What's the big deal?
It's a stupid story.
Well, surprise me.
I wonder if this guy's a resident.
Can't you see? We're digging our own grave. It's nuts. That's what it is. Nuts.
And Zack forgetting to look after his neighbor's cat and plants, which turns into a jungle, among many others. The interesting thing about the cast is that many of them share a few shows that they worked on previously or after the series. Primarily, the Family Channel series Life with Derek, and the CBC and TVO series Naughty. Wait, Naughty? You mean the show that the guy who made Shine Time Station basically went, want me to make a live-action show with a series of British shorts in between?
You wanna see me do it again?
Go figure. From September 17th, 2000 to May 5th, 2002, the Zack Files ran for 2 seasons with 52 episodes. It was produced by Decode Entertainment. It aired on YTV and also aired in the US as part of Fox Family. The first season was made officially available on DVD by Gold Hills Home Media. Sadly, no streaming release outside of that, but you can find the entire series if you know where to look. If you know strange happenings in your school, chances are it's related to Zack.
Weird, huh?
I wonder what this thing does. Where am I? Men in Black, the series, based on the movie, which was based on the comic book, follows Agent K, voiced by Edo Ross in Season 1, then replaced by Greg Berger, and Agent J, voiced by Keith Diamond.
And then some kind of vortex appeared.
in my own voice came out of it.
You've been working too hard, sport.
It's true. And then it yells at me, don't touch that.
Sound advice.
As they investigate alien activity, as in police work, with the extraterrestrial inhabitants of New York. The series itself takes place after the events of the first movie, but in an odd way. It is set in an alternate timeline, kind of like how Spider-Man the new animated series was after the events of the first Sam Raimi movie. But none of the events in the series ever made it into Spider-Man 2. The same applies here. A good example is the inclusion of Agent L, played by Jennifer Leon for the majority of the series, and Jennifer Martin in Season 4.
Like a flu.
That's it? Well, can't you wipe it out with a mega dose of vitamin C or something?
That would be genocide.
The Millicron race may be a virus to us, but they love their children too.
Huh?
There's an entire alien civilization inside K right now.
A morgue worker that became an agent at the end of the first movie, and became a main character in the series. But in the second movie, she was completely omitted as she returns to the morgue with no memory of the Men in Black. It also does focus a lot on the origins of Agent K, kind of like how Men in Black 3 did the same, minus the time travel. We also get to see new and unique aliens original to the series, but also familiar faces that were seen in the movies. And they are everywhere, on the land, in the air, under the sea, and even in the sewers. Men in Black the series ran for 4 seasons with 53 episodes. The series would air on YTV as part of The Zone, and in the US as part of Kids WB. A DVD set of the complete series was released in 2012, but it was only made available in Target. Episodes have also been uploaded on YouTube officially through Sony's various YouTube channels. 2 video games were made for the Game Boy Color, 1 for the Game Boy Advance, and 1 for the PS1. Check the series out, and make sure you don't forget.
Sorry.
Yes, hello? I've been wondering about your ghost proofing package. May I speak to Bill Murray? Yeah, I thought he dealt with it last time, but I've been hearing something strange. And it don't look good. Extreme Ghostbusters is a continuation of The Real Ghostbusters, set several years after the end of that series, with all ghost activity in New York being all died down.
I get it.
The Ghostbusters have gone their separate ways, with Egon Spangler, once again being played by Maurice LaMarche from the original series, staying behind in the firehouse to monitor the ghost containment system, and paying rent as a community college teacher. I wonder which college is it? However, supernatural activity begins to pick up again, and with the others gone, Egon needs a new team to bust these ghosts. Enter the new generation of Ghostbusters, the only students who come to his classes. Eduardo Rivera, a skeptic, sarcastic slacker, played by Reno Romero.
Okay, let me guess. We found our liege queen?
Don't look at me, man. She's your girlfriend.
The tech-savvy Roland Jackson, played by Alfonso Ribeiro.
Of course, the ghost trap would have to be modified in order to correlate with the augmented proton charge.
You work up the specs, I'll do the rest.
The paraplegic jock Garrett Miller, played by Jason Marsden.
Need a hand?
Not yet. Now, you may applaud.
And the goth with previous experience with the paranormal, Kylie Griffin, played by Tara Strong.
Hey!
From now on, I'll look into the future one day at a time.
Alongside Janine Melnitz, played by Pat Music, and Slimer, played by Billy West, now protect New York from this new wave of spooks and specters. However, in the 2-parter Back in the Saddle, Peter Venkman, played here by Dave Coulier, Ray Stantz, played by Frank Welker, and Winston Zedmore, played by Buster Jones, return to aid the new Ghostbusters.
Why don't we just blast them? We blast these 4, we'll soon be dealing with 8.
Yes, blasting them will only save us in the short run.
Extreme Ghostbusters ran for 1 season with 40 episodes. The complete series was released on DVD in 2024 by Sony, and a few episodes of the series can be seen officially on YouTube. So who you gonna call? The Extreme Ghostbusters. Wait, didn't I just do this show not too long ago? It's with aliens instead of ghosts? Whose idea was this? Really? The same guy? Alienators Evolution Continues, also known as Evolution the Animated Series, is about a group of scientists known as the Alienators that must eliminate alien organisms before they become monsters known as Genus, led by the evil Scopes.
Unfair blocking!
Among the team, there's their leader, scientist Ira Kane.
Okay, you heard the lady in the white lab coat. Let's suit up, saddle up, and get ready to ride.
The tough martial artist, Lieutenant Lucy Mai.
Yeah, a wonderful home where somebody who will remain nameless but is wearing a military uniform and sour expression is blowing things up with dangerous military munitions.
Oh, keep your shirt on, Doc. I'm authorized.
Their strategist and coach, Harry Block.
Now batting for the Alienators, Harry Block. And the crowd goes wild. Ah, woo!
The firefighter in training, Wayne Gray, that can also mutate parallel to any genus strains encountered.
I tell you, we wreck more vehicles.
I'll look at it this way. You'll never run out of work fixing things up.
And their alien pet, Gassy, that can track down genus monsters.
Dr. Kane, you should have made Gassy with a stealth mode. We'll never gain the element of surprise.
The series is a continuation of the 2001 live-action movie, Evolution, directed by Ivan Reitman and distributed by DreamWorks and Columbia Pictures. Reitman originally saw the movie as a modern successor to Ghostbusters, but the comedy just wasn't there. The voice cast for the series includes Mark Axon, Andrew Francis, Fiona Hogan, Kirby Morrow, John Payne, and Lee Tokar. Evolution was animated by and lasted from 2001 to 2002, with one season of 26 episodes. It aired on YTV as part of the Saturday morning block Vortex.
Look at this cute little fella. Can't you tell he just wants to be loved?
What?
And he's not the only one. Oh, no, there's hundreds of these grotesque aliens who just want to be loved.
Oh, such a senseless waste!
I know. Please, give them love, and in return, they'll wreck your home and probably attack you. Oh, yeah, they smell nasty, too. Yeah, but show them how much you love them by watching
Alienators Evolution Continues today at 11:30 in Vortex.
And would air on Fox Kids, as one of the last few original animated shows for the block, before being turned into the Fox Box. It also had a video game for the Game Boy Advance by Digital Eclipse. The series in its entirety is available on YouTube, as part of WildBrain's YouTube channel library, although it is using the title Evolution the Animated Series. The evolution is waiting for you. Let's wrap things up with something on the lighter side, where we see all the ghouls, goblins, and witches learn how they can be the scariest that they can be. No, not that one. Casper the Friendly Ghost gets sent away to scare school by the King of Ghosts, Kibosh, for, being a terrible ghost. If he doesn't graduate, he would be banished to the Valley of Shadows, where he will never be mentioned again. Wait, why does this sound familiar? There is an actual reasoning why Casper needs to go to scare school, to keep balance between humans and monsters. Simply put, if they scare them too little, the humans will rebel, and if they scare them too much, they rebel. Casper's friendliness may prevent people from being afraid. As he survives scare school, he meets new friends in a zombie girl named Mantha, a mummy boy named Ra, and school bully vampire Thatch. All while headmasters Alder and Dash try to weasel their way out of teaching scare school. Originally starting as a movie in 2006 with voice talents including Jim Belushi, Bob Saget, Davin Werkheiser, Dan Castellaneta, Christy Carlson Romano, Keith Michael Richardson, and Captain and Tennille, who also recorded 2 songs for the film. It would later become a series in 2009, being animated by Moonscoop Group, the same studio behind Code Lyoko. In the series, all the voice cast from the movie was changed, except for Keith Michael Richardson, who would play somebody else instead of Kibosh. In fact, in the second season, the cast was changed again, with practically all the male characters voiced by Matthew Getze. The series would air on YTV in Canada, Cartoon Network in the US, and TF1 in France, lasting until 2012, with 2 seasons and 52 episodes. It would get a DVD release for the first season, but nothing else after that. The entire series and movie is available on YouTube, onto the official Casper the Ghost channel. Get your scare on, and head back to class with Casper, the Friendly Ghost. Sorry for the wait. It's been a crazy 5 years. I'm here to collect
your soul, Brad.
Brad? My name is not Brad. My name is Bella Incognito.
Jeez, I hate it when they do that.
Oh my god! This man is my exact double. Oh my god. It's a doggo! Come here, I'm gonna get you!
Next time on the YTV Retrospective.
Another lovely day begins. Ghosts and ghouls with greenish skin. So close your eyes and you will find that you've arrived in Frightenstein. Perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. If he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Frightenstein.
Check this out. Check it out.
Thanks to Goku and the others, Garlic Jr.'s dark ambitions were never realized, and the world was saved. Goku thought about telling his wife Chi-Chi that the world was saved by their son Gohan, but wasn't sure if he should reveal what actually happened just yet.